That was very tremendous bluish vision of oceans from the space. The world is now familiar with many telltale signs of climate change in nature, but more of them are emerging in different areas. One that has attracted attention recently is the changing in the color of oceans. The prestigious science journal Nature has reported that the color of oceans is changing from blue to green in many parts of the world, and that could be because of climate change. Over half of the world oceans, about 56%, have changed color in the past 20 years. The total area of ocean that has turned green is more than the total area of land on Earth. The ocean regions are the equator have become greener than other regions. The conclusions were made on the basis of data collected by scientists in different countries. The changes of color is due to the increased presence of plankton, which is an ubiquitous marine organism. Heat caused by global warming is considered to be the reasons for the changes. Oceans absorb about 90% of the heat trapped by greenhouse gases, and when they start warming, the consequences will be severe both on sea and land. Sea level are already rising because of the melting of glaciers. This leads to fall in oxygen level in the oceans and the death of fish on a large scale. According to scientists, it is becoming increasingly difficult for the Earth to stabilize the amounts of energy entering and leaving its system. This is manifesting itself in different ways, and no place on earth, on land or sea, will be immune to its impact. Everyone will be affected sooner or later in most unforeseen ways. The scientists who have led the research on the color of ocean have said to actually see it's happening for real is not surprising but frightening, and these changes are consistent with man-induced changes to our climate. The impact of the changes in color on the marine ecosystem is yet to be studied fully, but it is clear that it will not be beneficial. This is because the ocean contains more life forms than land, and life on land crucially dependent on the health of the oceans. Plankton are critical for the existence and survival of the marine food chain. The changes in plankton can change the ability the ocean to absorb carbon. The greening of the ocean is a red signal, the scientists said in their report. We hope people take this seriously. It's not only models that are predicting that this change will happen. We can now see it happening, and the ocean is changing.